Hi, it's Shelly, May 16th, 2024. I'm KeyX Stitch on Instagram, and right here you're watching me on It's Only Stitching. And this is Nexie, and she just wants to play. Look at her, she's so wild. She's purring though. You want to get down? She's like, no, I do not. I'll be back. I was thinking, oh, I should have been posting on Instagram all the things I've been starting, but I did not. So this is going to be a bunch of the things I've started. I don't know how many they are number wise, but maybe you can count and tell me because I'm not going to count. I saw some stitchy friends. I met some new people and bought some things from Vicky Stitch and Button. Hi, Vicky. And I got this from her. I bought that. And another one. And I'll show a couple things as they come up. Here is a new start, and this was from Cheryl. This is Carolyn Manning Flower Day Stitch Along. And so far I've done one flower. Because I thought, oh yeah, I'll just do a flower a day. Because usually I've been doing about an hour or an hour and a half on these 60 starts in the month of May for my 60th birthday. And but this one I thought, no, I'll do it every day. But did I? No. So this is on 16 count Bashful by PGP. And she also gave me this. I haven't started this one yet. And this one, which I have not started yet either. This is Postcards of Love, and this is Flowers of Quaker, both by Rosewood Manor. And I bought this from Vicky, which is Aristocats. Marie is the white kitty, you know, because I have a white kitty. We'll see how this goes. My pile of stuff I've already shown is going to go on top of a cord to my light. So sorry if this is a hot mess. Cheryl also gave me this Mary Bovey sampler by Stacy Nash, and it's on Murky, so I decided to do it on Murky. I'm doing the vine on the outside, and I changed the colors because I have all this, I think it's gassed. Let me see. Nope, it's Weeks. Thyme. This color, it's like green and gray. And I kept thinking it was dried thyme, and I kept ordering it, and so I have like 4 skeins of it, and it's very weird because it's gray and green. And I thought, oh, this will be good because it won't really show up too much. And it doesn't, and I like it. So this is down the side, and this is the bottom, so it's only going to be that big. I think it's about 10 by 10 on 16 count. And I'm using a lot of, mostly the called for. And I think I added a couple like that time. And I'm putting it in this bag, which goes with that little thread bed I showed you. And then I started this, which, this is what Cindy Leeson, Lesin, I think is the name of her, is her Instagram. It's Jen Lee's mom. She was working on this for 24 hours of cross stitch. It's the Advent Sal by Mary Beale, and she has a website you can buy it off of. And my daughter gave me this chart for my birthday. And each square, there's 24 squares, and each square is 75 by 97. So I'm doing it on 16 count Heritage, no, Heartland by PTP, Picture This Plus. And it's going to be, I'm doing it the same way Cindy did it, 6 across by, oops, I'm upside down, I think. 6 across by 4 down. So I was working on this last night, and I was getting obsessed with starting them. So I think I have 4 down. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be that long, and then it's going to go 1 more block this way because I only have like 5 blocks started across. And then I started the little clouds, which that kind of reminds me of Peacock Unicorn Badger. So I can cut this off pretty soon. So I was trying to get all the little border done so I could cut my fabric. It's a yard. Okay, and then I'm using the call for just DMC. It's charted in NPI, but it gives you the DMC conversion. Then this one I got from my friend Dawn Frosty X Stitch, Stacy Nash, to my friend Pin Keep Stack, and I always really liked that one the best. So I started and finished that one on, I'm pretty sure it's PTP Wren, and she gave me the flosses, which I could have put on a floss ring, but I didn't. And here is my little strawberry. So that's the smallest pincushion. Oh, Kim, you're texting me. And that is very fun. I like all of these. I even like this one, which is just a repetitive pattern. But I might end up doing that one. I love the colors. It's got pink. The pink is baked apple. Very pretty. And crimson, I think, is the red. I think my my pile is gonna fall over because I have so many of these lovely project bags. Oh, I didn't even, oh my gosh, here's Bobbin. I couldn't find Bobbin. This is not started. On Sandy's Zoom, Stitching with Sandy, she does a Zoom the 2nd and 4th Sunday of every month, and we were starting this one on Mother's Day, Any Animal Cracker by Stacy Nash. So I started Whitaker, which you will see. So now I know where Bobbin is. Gee, it was where it was supposed to be. Actually, it wasn't. This is in a bag of things that are supposed to have been started. I don't know, because it's right by the one I did start. So I got this off of Stacy Nash's website. You can do a PDF download of her animal crackers. And I think all of her, I don't know if she has all of her patterns on her site, but all of them are PDFs on her website. And I did this on this is just 14 count. The stuff that's like Vintage Country Mocha at, I don't know where. It's either Hobby Lobby or Michael's or somewhere. And so this is Whitaker, the snowman. And that is the call for. So bar. Because he's toasted marshmallow. And then I also started this by Needlework Press. I should put my animal crackers together in the same bag. That's what I'll do. Sorry, it's very loud. Okay, so I started this on, what is this stuff called? Newport Red and Natural 28 count linen, which they don't make anymore, so I went and bought a bunch. And I have barely started this, which is a Christmas Duo by Needlework Press. And I'm doing this one that's got the Luke version of the Nativity on there. So far I have the and S. But it's linen, so you gotta give me a break, right? Because I'm very slow. But I think I was also talking doing this, like that wasn't really an hour, I don't think. Maybe I will. Let's see how this goes. Just wait, take bets on how long it's going to be before you hear a landslide. I was working on this one for my grandson, Noah's Ark by Plum Street Samplers. It's Noah's Ark 6, so it has the deer and the Noah. And this is on Jobelin, Blueberry. Did I already talk about this? Oh well, I'm showing all of the ones I started. And it's using, I think it's using mostly the called for. I think I did change that blue though because my fabric is so blue. And, oh, this is a different project bag. This was from like the dollar store. And this I'm using, oh yeah, the red from, I did show some of these. It's okay, I'm gonna keep going. Pineberry Lane, Marie Journet. I know I showed this, but I think I do want to have them all in one video. And this is on Ale with Silks for You red, some red, or it's either Silks for You or let me see. I think it is Silks for You. Yeah, because I don't think I had the big hank of silk the last time I showed this. Okay, Okay, once we get through these, this one, I don't know. You know how like when you start something and you're like, yeah, I was in a rush. I don't think that was a great decision. The one about the black, the one I started on black, which I did show before. And that is Heartstring Samplery. It's the chair pin keep. I wonder where the photo is of this one. Oh, here it is. Okay, so there's this one, just on black Ada. And it's with some color and cotton so far. I think that was a little stretch of things I'd already started, you've seen before. Okay, then I started Moments of Glad Grace. Ooh, you can still smell the ink of this book by Blackbird Designs. So this is one, I think this was one of their market releases. And the one I'm doing is the cover one. And I think it's all the called for. And this is like on Ren or something. I pictured this plus, and I have the little corner done. And this is also in an Amazon bag. I started quite a few Blackbirds. And this is The Winter is Past by Blackbird. So Heidi of Stitching Faye, you can tell me which ones you started for your Blackbird mania. And there's this little bit, and this is also on Ren. Look at the pretty colors. If I can't have a pink palette, I'd like a blue palette or aqua. I do like blue. Oh look, I'm wearing my Christmas shirt. It's blue. Believe there is good, be the good. Christmas. I am stitching a couple Christmas ones. Oh yeah, then I did some more. I think I showed you one Mickey fob, maybe. And I've done two. I think I spun it. I have one more spin on my little wheel. So one more of those needs to be started. Yeah, and this is my antique needle label by Liz Matthews, and it was from PNPS Spring. Can't read it. Spring 2022, I think. And that's also on some of that Newport linen, but it's a different color. It's white instead of red on taupe. And I can find out where this came from, but some of her thread is on that bottom, because I think I'm going to do it in two different colors, because there's a front and a back to the needle book. I just have a picture of the pattern. I didn't print out the page from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine that had the photo on it, so sorry about that. And then this is from, what is it called? Star Spangled Stitchers or something. It's a Facebook group, and they have some freebies in their files. Yeah, I don't have it written down. Sweet Land of Liberty by Barbara Anna, and there's two different ones. This is called something different. Oh, this one's called Freedom. I've already done Sweet Land of Liberty. Sweet Land of Liberty looks like this. And this one says Freedom on the bottom. And this is on some 20 count vintage country mocha. Sorry for hitting that. So that's gonna be small, so that'll be good. It's not a super great printout, so I also have it on my phone as a screenshot, so it's easier to see and stitch off of. And then I started at least one of these ones from Kathy Haberman, Seasons 2. And I started Summer. And I also started the Halloween pumpkin one. The Halloween's October, the October block. It's got a big white pumpkin with all these little faces. Oh, it's so cute. Okay, so the summer one is, I think, August, but I changed it to summer. There's that one, and then here's the pumpkin one. It's gonna have like vine and a moon. And I think I'm gonna put, I don't know if I'm gonna put Halloween or if I'm gonna put October on that one. When this one is on a Smart & Final store brand bag. Let's see what else is in here. This is a sampler for Christmas by Nikki's Creations. I gotta find, I have another one that I just got from Vicky that's seasonal sampler by Nikki's Creations. So it's just like a 9 patch with cute little stuff on it like that. I think this is vellum. I don't know. This is some kind of PTP. And I have a little bit of trees, a little bit of crown, a little bit of border on there. And it's a very neutral palette, like greens and browns and kind of reddish. And okay, then I started the Witch from PNPS by Barbara Anna. Witch Ride ? 2018 fall issue. And so far I'm just doing the mouse and the witch. But I might add more onto it. I think I want it to be small though. So it might just turn out to be the mouse and the witch. But I really like the flowers and the colors that she uses. Her colors are very unusual for my palette, so I usually just stick with her colors. Let's see what this one is. Oh, and this is the by Hands On Design, the Oh Christmas 3, and I started piece on, it's probably chalkboard Ada, and that's a color and cotton color, which, no it isn't, it's Father's Day by Weeks, and it kind of shows up. I think whatever she used shows up better, but that's a color and cotton that I don't have. But this is a hefty 2-gallon, or maybe 2.5-gallon bag. So big. I like them because then you don't crumple your pattern when you're zipping it up. This is my bag I got with the winter version of last year's Priscilla and Chelsea's seasons. And this is something I started, oh, do I have a picture? No, because I thought I would finish it. Cheryl and I started this for my birthday. It's called Hot Cocoa, and it is a roundabout by Priscilla and Chelsea. And so far I have this much done. And this is also on some chalkboard, which is just kind of like a light black, which I find very easy to stitch on. And I'm using all the called for because I have so much Priscilla and Chelsea stuff that I have all the thread that they always ask for. Sorry that this thing is very loud when it hits. Then I started this with Sandy because we're birthday twins, same day, same date, same day, same month, but not the same year. May Quaker. And these are the ones Amanda Alba Stitcher was doing a couple years ago every month. So Stitchin' with Sandy is who she is on Flosstube and Instagram. And I started it with a dark green, pink. I'm doing it more Christmas colors so I can put it out at Christmas. Sandy's doing it a really neat thing. She's doing one for like every month in her family. Like somebody has a birthday, she's gonna put their birth date on it and put their initials on there and display it in the house. Like, that's a good idea. And then I finally broke down and started this. I didn't buy this for a long time, I guess I broke down and bought Santa Stop Here by Brendan Gervais. But I'm doing the house in Raspberry Parfait. So it's gonna be super pink. We'll see if it's too much pink. Ah, and I left it right in the middle of the stitch because there's my needle. This is on Ancient by PTP. And all I have so far is some of the mortar. So maybe I'll just pull the needle all the way through. That would be good. So you can't see it very well. But look, I cut it down and everything. These are most of the colors. I'm gonna use, I really like this color from Valdani. It's not their balls of thread, it's their 6-stranded cotton. I think it's called Olives. So So I thought that was pretty. I need to buy some more of that. I bought black olive, and that really looks really, really dark green, so almost black and tan, so it's really not green. Can't really use it very well for leaves. And then there's three more in this bag. There's another strawberry one and Stacy Nash. My wheel pulled Stacy Nash like 3 times in a row, and there were only 3 Stacy Nashes on my wheel. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah, so this is a walk through the garden pin keep stack. So kind of same idea as the other one. It's 3 different sizes. The other one was 4 different sizes, but this is 3. And I think this is on, this might be J by Picture This Plus. And so there's my bunny and the strawberry. It's so cute. I want to have strawberry stuff because a lot of strawberries are grown here. Like Driscoll is really big right here. If you ever get Driscoll. I know Amy Gable Stitcher one time told me that she had strawberries from Oxnard. So that's very funny. Oh, and then I started the Frosted Pumpkin Stitch Along, the Arctic Animals. This started on May 9th. And so far I just have that much of the Arctic Fox done. And this is on, I do not know what this fabric is. Not sure. It might be a PTP. It's kind of, it's not jade. I don't know what it is. It's kind of a blue-green. It's very pretty. I think it's going to be good with this. Arctic Animals. Nope, I don't have a picture of what's been released so far, other than the pattern. I think it's a 10-part, it might be 12-part series. It's pretty long. And then this one is a manual by Heartstring Samplery, and this is on Regency. Picture This Plus, which has like a green cast to it. You can see the green on it, which I think is nice for Christmas. And this one I cut down too, so it's gonna say Emmanuel. And that's a basket of cherries. I'll show you the picture. No, it's a basket of, it's a stem of flowers. I've always liked this one. It's been hanging around forever. I'm glad I finally got to start it. And this I finally got some Schoolhouse Red Gloriana because it was out forever and ever. And I think I was notified twice that it was in, and I missed it both times. And then I was notified the 3rd time it was in, and I finally got some. So that's very pretty. All right, let's get another bag. Okay, that one is not started yet. Maybe this is my bag of things that are not started. Yeah, 1, 2. Let's see, no, here's some that are started. I think I only have about 3 more in there that need to be started. These are my perforated paper ones, and it really like hurts my wrist as I'm doing it. So if my wheel spins it and I've just been working on one, I go, nope, can't have that again right now. Where's the cover page? Maybe this is it. So my perforated paper is pretty good. It's like this, and this is my penguin, which is that one, and I'm hoping to do like 3 or 4 of these. So I have the penguin started on that perforated paper that has like blue and a little bit of brown modeling on it. I wonder if it says the name of what color it is. Nope, it doesn't say. So there's that one, and I also did a little Fisher-Price dog on a piece of plastic canvas for my sister, because my sister and I used to, as adults, collect Fisher-Price little people. And there's, I think his name's Fido. So there's the dog. So I'm just gonna cut that out, put it on ribbon, because my sister lost another dog this year. But now they have a new German Shepherd that's very cute. And I just dropped some gray. Oh, here's some other stuff I ripped out of the magazine. That magazine is 365 cross-stitch designs. So that's where those little sweater animals came from. And I've seen those as a standalone pattern too, the little sweater animals. I wonder if it says who they're by. I do not see, because I don't see Nope, I don't think I ripped out the page that said who did that. So that's gonna go back in here. Probably be doing perforated ones at the end of the month so my wrist doesn't kill me. Where did I put them? Oh, here we go. Nope, that one I've already shown you too. Okay, that's pretty good. And so one more bag. And these are ones I've been working on most recently. So I'm positive you have not seen these. Okay, Sambry Stitches Designs. Oh look, I got a whole bag of new bags. So like 35 cents a piece. It's pretty awesome. Isa Hunter by Sambry Stitches. And I like this one because in here it says, peace, be still, God is love, create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me, which are all from songs I really like. I don't know what you call them, hymns? I don't know what you call them. And so I did a little bit of the words, and I'm changing the colors. And I have clean heart, O, and the end of spirit. And this is on, I think it's vellum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's vellum. And I changed the palette because, oh my gosh, this green. Does this remind you of like the 80s preppy colors, the pink and the green together? So I changed it to pink and gray. And so the gray I've used so far was Tin Bucket. And I might use some of this, but this is a totally different gray. Flagstone, it's kind of purpley gray. What I really need is to get some of those billion little wire twist keychain things that I have and put my floss rings. Oh. Oh, here's a nice bag. Oh, I bought this from Beth Twist from the Jingle Ball. So this is a bag from the Container Store. So I started a, let's see if I can find, yeah, here it is. And I did take a picture of this for Instagram. So which one is it? It's this one. It's Parker Stocking by Shepherd's Bush. And so I started this for my newest grandson, who's a couple months old. And this is on that same stuff that's like Vintage Country Mocha, 14 count. And I've been sucking it up and using the No. 5 Pearl Cotton because I have it. I bought it at Stitcher's Paradise. Oops, sorry. But it's very, very thick. Like the white is not, which is so dumb because how hard is it to get some white Pearl Cotton 5? So yeah, that's a long way from being off. Those I'm just gonna put up at my house. So my older grandson's is stitched, but it's not made into a stocking yet. And this one I just started, I think, yesterday. And this is it's a re-release by Carriage House Samplings. It used to be a chart maker's design. It's called a Pennsylvania Motif Sampler. Oh, so pretty. So this one, do I have what this fabric is? I think this is a beast. No, it doesn't. It is, well, this is Wren. So interesting pictures plus Wren. It's a lot grayer than Wren used to be. So I did a lot on this. So fun. I think I did this on Abby's Zoom. Abby Bella Stitch has a Zoom on Tuesdays. And I think I did this the whole time I was on the Zoom. My blue-green is very blue. It's Brethren blue, and then there's another blue like Midnight or Twilight or something. So some of them are blue and some of them are a little bit blue-green. But I love that. I love all the little motifs. I just love something like this. It's just different motifs everywhere. I even like them crazier than this, right? Just packed in there. Kim will look at something and go, hi Kim. Kim, contented needleworker Kim. She goes, yeah, it's all crazy, like you like it. I'm like, it is. Should I be offended? Should I be offended, Kim, that you call it crazy? And then in the next breath you're saying I like it? This is another bag I just bought from Vicky. Oh my gosh, there's already cat fur flying off of it. Let's see. It's kind of good with these because the cats, if they sleep on the vinyl, then that's one less place for their fur to get stuck on. So a little bit of spring. Cheryl just gave me this too. I think I had a birthday bonanza from Cheryl because I turned 60. Do you feel sorry for me, Cheryl? She's Shepor on Instagram, Chepor. So that one came out aftermarket. Oh, I also bought a little, and Vicky gave me this as a bonus with a little clock on it. It's at the back, there's the front. Oh my gosh, that's cute. Thank you, Vicky. Stitch and Button. She sells on a Facebook group called Stitch and Button, like a stitch and then N. And this is on, let me guess, yep, this is vellum. And I did this much of it so far. So it's only that big. It's pretty small. It's only, I think it's like, I think I should know, 173 by 172. So it's almost square. I've been using my counting pins. Dawn just gave me Frosty X Stitch. Hi, Dawn. She gave me a bunch of counting pins. So I thought, here's the one I've been using so I can have it sitting out there. And I'm trying to count and cut my fabric and all that stuff. See where to start. That's the slow part about starts. I try not to count that, and then I start my timer for you know, an actual hour of stitching. Okay, here's a freebie by the Bay, and it's a key, and this is plastic canvas, a key with the word love on it. So this is almost done. I think this is on her blog for By the Bay. I don't have a picture of that, it's just the pattern. And then I started Peacock's sewing roll. And I was having a hard time trying to figure out what two fabrics to use. It's kind of interesting on this because I think this is a 40 count and that's a 32. It's something like they're not the same count. Maybe it's 40 and 36, and I think I used 30, like 18 and 16. Let's see here. Oh yeah, so she used 32 count Americana blend and 40 count Goldfinch. So I don't know which is which on there. But so I started it on this old silk weaver. And I did not do an hour on this. I kind of forgot I was doing it. It's very pretty though. And I like how very primitive it is. And these are the colors I'm using so far. Let's see what else is in here. Oh, here's the other one I was talking about. This is the one I bought from Vicky in a de-stash. This still needs to be started. So this needs to be in another pile. It's hard when you have like starts that have already been started, and then you have starts that need to be started, and they're in the same bag. It's not a very good plan. I'll put this over here. I need to put all my my perforated paper like that too, because my perforated paper still has, you know, I have the Mickey and I have those other animals and sweaters to do. And this one I haven't started the frill yet, but this is Frosty Tiny Town by Heart in Hand. And I also have the frill. These were from Cheryl for my birthday from Market. Oh, Nexie's back. And the way I did that, the way I cut the fabric, I forgot I had the frill. Come on, kitty. Whoa. And so I did this on a piece of, this is some kind of sterling, I think. No, I just dropped the, oops, there she goes. So yeah, sterling by PTP. And I started with the white and I did a little bit of the house. But see, I have like that much room on both sides. So maybe I can split up the frill and put the snowman on one side and the house on one side. I do that another time. Like I forgot to leave room, or I can take out a tree or something and squish it in. I did that, I think, on Seaside. I didn't exactly put them like right together. So that'll take some finagling, or else I'll be stitching it separately like that. This is like a mess of colors. I think I tried to get the called for fancy floss if I had it, and then I just pulled the rest of the DMC that they had a conversion for. So that was good. think I just have 4 more. My nose is running. Okay, I finally started Merrily, Merrily We Welcome Spring, which is a Blackbird that's been around for a few years, I think. Let's see, 2018, and it is 273 by 275, so it's big. I don't know how I feel about the border, but I think I left room for the border. Oh yeah, this fabric is kind of crazy because I accidentally bought some vellum that, you know, some legacy that was 14 count instead of 16 count, so it's going to be huge. So like the stitches are huge, and so the coverage is different. I don't know. So I don't know if I'm going to like it or not, but I started with the bird in the middle. But I love the colors of the bird. He's got a little basket. I think it's so pretty. It'll be fine. It'll just be like everything's going to be, whoa, that's big. But who cares? I mean, I have huge stuff anyway. One more big thing won't matter, you know. And then I think these are almost all the called for. So pretty. It's funny because I hadn't done a Blackbird in a while. I'm like, oh, I'll just start all of them that I want to start. I still have one more, like the Light Upon the Lawn, that I want to start. And this one Kim gave me for my birthday, and she started it and I started it. It's by Erica Michaels, Favored Feline, and it is a drum, but I don't think either one of us is doing a drum. And so this is on Ancient, and I started the cat outline, and I'm changing the colors of it. It's supposed to be outlined in Havana, and I outlined it in gingerbread. And I think I'm gonna make the spots be orange, and it's gonna be kind of like an artistic representation of Maggie and her colors, but I didn't want to fill the whole thing in with like orange and black tweeted, because I've done that before, and she's not short hair either, so it's just gonna be like, you know, an artistic vision of the cat. So I'm gonna put some bright orange in it. And she does have some light orange areas, but not, you know, not that obnoxious, but I still like that color, so it's going in. It's going in. You look how I'm so hot. Do I have a hair tie? It'd be so nice if I had a hair tie in my pocket, but I don't think I do. No, I do not. Okay, so this was from Kim too. And this is Anna Marie's Pocket by La Di Da. I love La Di Da. I asked her for this pattern. La Di Da used to be my favorite designer, and so I gotta get back to stitching more of her stuff. And this is on Ale by Picture This Plus. 16 count, like almost everything's been 16, unless I told you it wasn't. And so I started this. So this is the part that's the top of the flap. And I changed the colors. And this is Calico Kitty, because I have a ton of Calico Kitty, and I thought I would use it instead of, it's like light blue, and this was like one color, so I decided I would change it to green and red, and there's also going to be some pink instead of having be monochromatic. I don't know. I like it monochromatic too. This thing is full of so many wild colors. It's so funny. And then it's really neat because all the little stuff down here, all the little motifs down here, she gives you more motifs in case you want to throw some in instead. And she gives you an alphabet and numbers, but she gives you like, maybe like 20 motifs to put in there. So that's pretty fun. Of course, it's a little more work trying to, you know, figure out the spacing of it. But maybe, you know, I need to put a cat in or 2 cats in. There's just cats everywhere. You don't know, could happen. Okay, and so here is my last start so far, and it is Peace and Goodwill, sampler by Chessie and Me. And this is a Christmas one. And I think I did change the colors on this because it's mostly green and gold up here. And so far I started, oh, I know what I was gonna do. At the bottom of this, it says, Cherish Peace and Goodwill. What does it say? Be something in mercy. Be plenteous in mercy. So it says that's what it says over 1 down here. So I decided I was going to put, instead of the alphabet, I was going to put it up here over 2, you know, over 1, 8 a square. So I started with Cherish Peace, and I'm kind of using the colors letters, but like the A and the B were supposed to be this color, and then the C and the D were supposed to be that color. And I think, I'm not even sure if this is how white it is or not. And this is rain washed. The fabric is rain washed by Color and Cotton, which is very pretty. It's kind of taupey stone gray looking color. And I'm just using all kinds of different in another lovely project bag, but I'm using some HDF Vicky Clayton silks and some of the called for. But it's all Christmassy and brown. So I'm looking forward to that. I don't know, that the reindeer are kind of a weird color, aren't they? Let's see what color that is. It is brick. So the reindeer, oops, sorry about that. The reindeer are red. So they'll probably still be red because I think that's unusual and fun. Okay, so how many do you think I started? Do you think I started near 60 yet? And I did finish. So I showed, oh my gosh, I'm so, the one with the, do I have it sitting here? No. I had one that said welcome and it had birdhouses and birds on it. And it was by Imaginating, and I had stitched it when Taryn, that's Taryn Stitches and stuff on YouTube, TV Designs on Instagram. When she had been stitching that, I stitched it like years ago. And so I finally FFO'd it. Didn't give it to my mom, forgot. I finished the 3 long pillows, like 2 were Tiny Town and 1 was Hair Hollow by Priscilla and Chelsea. So I finished sewing up the holes in those and gave those long pillows to my mom. And I also framed Miss Mary Mac by Lottie Da. And hi, Nexie by Lottie Da. And I gave that to my mom, and she liked all of them. She started singing Mary Mac when she saw it, because she's a kindergarten teacher. She was a kindergarten teacher, and we used to always sing that to my to my youngest. So so I did get some of those FFO'd, so that's 5. So there must be 2 more sitting somewhere that are not done. Not good. I also gave her, I had a Prairie Schooler little like ornament sized one of the Owl and the Pussycat. I got that over to my mom too, because I saw my mom on the day before Mother's Day. I went with my sister. My sister and I met at my mom's, and we went out to brunch. And then I drove to my middle son's house, and then I drove to Redondo Beach and met Vicky and 5 of her friends. And so if any of you ladies and gentlemen are watching, it was so fun to meet everybody. And Vicky is just a party. She just brings party with her. So it was very fun, and everyone was extremely nice, and we really had a good time. So I was supposed to see my daughter and her family, but on Mother's Day, but my older grandson had the yuck. It turns out it's just like a cold. He got tested. He's on antibiotics for an earache, and the younger one is sick, but not super sick yet. So, you know, keeping our fingers crossed on that. And I think that's all that's been going on. Anything else been going on next? She's like, I don't really like being held, but I'll tolerate it. That's a pretty girl. Okay, so I hope everybody is having a good stitching week and a good week in general. Tell me what you've been working on, and thanks for watching.